welcome back to my channel. So very quickly, I ended up placing an order on Neiman Marcus recently. They had like a special going on. If you spent so much, you got $50 gift card back. And that's why I placed the order through Neiman Marcus for this. I ended up getting some Chantecaille products. They came out recently with a new collection called the Flower Power Collection, which caught my eye. The packaging definitely did. And one more item. I picked up the soft blur powder, the perfect blur finishing powder, and the Flower Power cheek shade in rosy. And then I also ended up picking up this lip chic, which was from one of their previous collections, John Darien collection. And John Darien is an artist out of New York, I believe. I don't know a lot about him, but there is a video on their website, on Chantecaille's website, if you're interested in learning more. I just got carried away with the packaging, I'll be honest, and I do love their Rose De Mai skincare. Love how it smells. Unfortunately, this lipstick doesn't have the Rose De Mai smell, but it does have the Rose De Mai packaging, which is why, you know, I picked this up. And I will tell you, I'm not disappointed in the packaging at all. It's very beautiful luxury packaging. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to start out with the Flower Power collection first. I am going to show you the Perfect Blur Finishing Powder. That would be the first thing I'm going to, yeah. Here we go. I want to first show you the outer packaging of this box. The reason I picked up this collection was not planning on picking up such an expensive face powder for myself. I'm running out of my usual one, the Shaw Tilbury one, and this one caught my eye. I was not planning on getting this at all, but the packaging just got me. So I was like, if I'm ever going to try this powder, probably should buy it now. This is the outer packaging for the cheek shade in rosy. This is the only shade it's in, and this is not something that you would find in their permanent line anywhere. This is just in this collection. I don't know if they'll be adding this soon to their permanent collection or not. So here is a little bit of the packaging of the actual product itself. I wanted to show you the surface is not flat. You can feel each flower when you put your hands over it. The roses in the background, I just received it now, just when I received this collection and got carried away for Instagram photos. That's the reason I bought those roses in the first place. So I hope you like this footage. I really like it. So a little bit about the Perfect Blur Finishing Powder. Retails for a whopping $84 for 8 grams of product, or 0.28 ounces. It is, and also the blush retails for $50. Then it's 2 grams or 0.07 ounces. And I wanted to show you guys the size of it. That's how big it is. Fits in my palm, and my hands are pretty small. Moving on, the Flower Power Perfect Blur Finishing Powder, described as an ultrafine instant blur powder that smooths and perfects the complexion in a collectible limited edition compact. The weightless finishing powder helps skin appear softly filtered and flawless. The long-lasting gel powder is infused with a special combination of optically correcting pearls and blurring spheres to filter out imperfections. Have it in the shade light medium. The Rosy Blush, a luminous powder bomb formula that brushes on a natural looking rosy flush to the cheeks. Lightweight and featuring a delicate sheen, it gently blurs and adds luminosity with an innovative pearl formula in a limited edition collectible compact. Both products say no animal testing, fragrance free, vegan, and gluten free is what it says on their website under the description. The website, I'll link the website down below as well for you guys to be able to find it. Although this is being sold at a few different retailers, I will try to find the retailers and list them. None of these are affiliate links. They're just direct links for you guys. If you're interested in purchasing this, I will not make any money if you click on those links. So look in the description box down below for any links that you can find that I found for you. Moving on, I wanted to do a quick price and weight comparison with you guys to show you guys some other options if you're interested in picking up another new setting powder for yourself. Now, I picked this up in the shade light medium, and the only reason I picked it up is because of the packaging, like I said before. I think I've said it a few times already. The thing is that I am running out of my usual compact, which is the Charlotte Tilbury one. And I'm running out of it. I was in the market to buy a new one. I thought I wanted to try a different brand, a different one. But this one caught my eye, and I decided if I was ever going to try a Chantecaille finishing powder, I wanted to get it in a limited edition packaging like this. And I somehow justified paying so much money for this. My usual one that basically lives in my purse is the Charlotte Tilbury one, as you can see. This one is called the Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder, and I have it in the shade medium, color 2 medium. I love this powder, and I use this all the time. This is my second or third powder compact. Full size, it retails for $45, and it's the exact same weight, 0.28 ounces or 8 grams as the Chantecaille one. Now, some of the other ones that I wanted to talk about here, comparing the prices. I mean, the Charlotte Tilbury one, $45, that's almost half the price of the Chantecaille one, and it works beautifully, might I add. The Bobbi Brown Sheer Finish Pressed Setting Powder, I've never used this, retails for $44 and has pretty much the same amount, 0.38, no, this has more. This has 0.38 ounces. And then there is the Gucci one, which is very popular at the moment. It is the Matte Natural Beauty Setting Powder, 0.35 ounces, 10 grams, and that retails for $62. I just wanted to show you guys my Charlotte Tilbury one. I hit pan on this one. Anyway, moving on. Another powder, NARS Light Reflecting Pressed Setting Powder, which I've heard really good things about. 10 grams or 0.35 ounces for $37. So compared to this, very expensive. Newest one, Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder, No Powder, 0.4 ounce, 11 grams for just $40. My other favorite one, which I don't have actually to show you, is the Laura Mercier Translucent Pressed Setting Powder. I have it in the lighter shade, or the translucent shade. Retails for $39, and you get more in it. It's 9 grams or 0.3 ounces of product. I actually really enjoy that one too, and unfortunately I don't have that one to show you right now. I have a small travel size in my purse, I think, that I didn't take out. I just wanted to quickly make this video for you. To me, it seems like this is more closer to the Tom Ford one. I know Tom Ford has a powder, which is, I think, the translucent finishing powder. Retails for about the same price, I think, $84, if I'm correct. I have never used that, and I don't know what the weight is, so I can't really compare that one for you. I'm sorry. So let's move on to the blush. I wanted to start off first. I'm going to show you this blush, the Chantecaille one. It's in the shade Rosy, and I have not seen this previously from this brand. Here is a swatch. It is a very pretty peachy pink shade. It is quite sheer. When I apply it to my cheeks, it is very sheer. So if you are a bit deeper than me, this might only work for you as a topper, like a blush topper. It does add a lot of sheen, and I do like the shade, but it doesn't show up, the color doesn't show up very much on my cheeks, on my face. I'm going to do another swatch just to build it up. Here we go. Now this one reminds me a lot of one of my other blushes I have. I didn't purchase this other blush. It's from NARS. I have a little mini travel size that I got in like a free gift with purchase, and I thought I would do a comparison here. It's called the Orgasm Blush, as you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with this. This has a cult following on Instagram and YouTube. They do sell this in like a jumbo size. It's very popular. So in the pan, I know it looks a little bit different, and I wanted to do Okay, let me show you guys this blush together. I feel like the Chantecaille one is a little bit more peachy, but I think we'll figure it out when we actually swatch these two together. But this is what they look like side by side. That's NARS Orgasm next to it. And here's a swatch. Off the bat, I feel like I see some like gold running through it, the Orgasm blush from NARS. Okay, here we go. Let's build that up a little bit. So the NARS one has a little bit more pink, and it does have a gold shift, a very slight gold shift or shimmer running through it. The Chantecaille one has shimmer too, but it's not as gold, I'll be honest. I don't know what it is. If I figure it out, I'll mention it somewhere here on the screen. Next, I wanted to compare this to another blush. Let me see which one. This one by Buxom. It's I think it's called the Wanderlust Blushes by Buxom, and it's in the shade Mykonos. It's a very bright, popping shade, and with these Buxom blushes, these Wanderlust blushes, I feel like these are one of my favorite formulas. Because the pigmentation on these is really, really strong. So a very little tiny bit goes a very long way with these. These last a long time on me these are primer infused, so they stay on for a long time. Next is this Laura Mercier one. I just posted a video about these two new blushes I got, the luminescent ones, and this is the shade Passion Fruit. I feel like Passion Fruit is in the same kind of grouping with this NARS Orgasm and the rosy blush from Flower Power. Let's see. This is Passion Fruit. There we go. It's a little bit brighter, but you can see the difference in pigmentation. The Laura Mercier one is a lot more pigmented as well in comparison to the Chantecaille one. I'm going to also do a swatch of the other blush from Laura Mercier. This one is in Watermelon, which I really like. Also luminescent shade. So they're in the same family, but if you are on the market for blushes, and if you're looking to get this specific blush and you are of a deeper skin tone, I just want to warn you, this blush does not show up that well on me. If you're anywhere deeper than me, then might as well go for the other blushes. But if you want the packaging, go for this blush like I did. Anyway, moving on, I wanted to show you my third and final item that I purchased from Chantecaille it came in the same order from Neiman Marcus. So the John Darien collaboration with Chantecaille, Lip Chic in Rose De Mai. There is a whole collection, and I'll try to pop up a picture here on the screen. I got this mainly for the packaging, as you can see. The box I've already showed you, and then this is the actual Lip Chic. It is nice and heavy, it has weight to it, and it's very pretty. I don't know if it's translating well on screen, but it is actually very pretty. I want to just keep this on my vanity and just look at it, to be honest. It has a magnetic closure to it, just like I just showed it to you guys, and this is what it looks like, the actual Lip Chic. It is described as, in limited edition John Darien and Times or X Chantecaille Rose de Mai packaging, a glossy lipstick with a new light texture and infused with hyaluronic acid for plumper looking lips, easily applied for a brilliant finish. This color does not really show up that well on me, but it is very, very plumping, and it does feel very comfortable and cushiony on the lips. For me, it's more like a lip balm, to be fairly honest. So here's another look at the packaging. I just wanted to show you guys the packaging before I put it away. Again, this is also no animal testing, no parabens, phthalate-free, gluten-free, vegan, etc. So this is the entire collection. Anyway, this is the end of my video. Let me know if you enjoyed it and what your thoughts are on this collection. I will be back with another video soon. This is Amira signing off.